2 a.m. and the room is quiet, only the blue light from my phone. Your name still lives inside my contacts, but somehow I feel more alone. I scroll through pictures from last summer, your laugh frozen in the screen. Funny how the smallest memories still hurt like they just happened to me. My fingers hover on the keyboard, words I'm scared to send tonight. Some goodbyes are whispered softly in the silence of the night. At 2 a.m. I almost texted you, I miss you more than I should do. I wrote the words that erase the truth, like love is something you can't undo. Your name still glows here on my screen, a ghost of what we used to be. At 2 a.m. I almost texted you, but you're no longer mine to lose. The city sleeps beyond my window, streetlights painting golden lines. I wonder if you're dreaming somewhere, or if you ever think of mine. Do you still play our favorite music when the night feels cold and long? Or did you leave our memories somewhere in a forgotten song? My heart keeps writing letters that my pride won't let me send. Sometimes love just turns to silence, where the story couldn't end. At 2 a.m. I almost texted you, I miss you more than I should do. I wrote the words that erase the truth, like love is something you can't undo. Your name still glows here on my screen, a ghost of what we used to be. At 2 a.m. I almost texted you, but you're no longer mine to lose. Maybe in another lifetime we didn't break like we did here. Maybe there we kept forever all the words we lost in tears. But tonight the clock keeps moving, and the night knows what I knew. Some messages stay unwritten, even when they're meant for you. At 2 a.m. I almost texted you, I wish somehow you missed me too. But broken hearts learn how to choose the lonely road they must walk through. So I lock the screen and close my eyes and let the midnight sky turn blue. At 2 a.m. I almost texted you, but loving you means letting you. It's 1:47 in the quiet dark, your name lights up my phone. I should have changed it months ago, but I can't leave it alone. The room is filled with silence and memories I can't erase. Funny how a single name can still slow down my heart's pace. I scroll through words we used to say, like they were written yesterday. But time moves on while I remain somewhere inside the pain. It's 47 a.m. and your name's still saved, like a story I never had the strength to erase. Every letter feels like yesterday, even though you walked away. I should let go, I know I should, but some hearts don't behave. It's 1:47 a.m. tonight, and your name is still safe. I remember every midnight drive, every song we used to play. Now the radio just sounds different since you slowly slipped away. Your laugh still echoes in my head like a ghost I can't outrun. Funny how the love we had still burns like the setting sun. Sometimes I almost call your line just to hear the past one more time, but silence answers every time, like love became a crime. It's 47 a.m. and your name's still saved like a story I never had the strength to erase. Every letter feels like yesterday, even though you walked away. I should've let go, I know I should, but some hearts don't behave. It's 1:47 a.m. tonight, and your name is still saved. Maybe one day I'll be stronger, maybe time will fade your face, but tonight the clock keeps ticking and your memory fills this place. It's 47 a.m. and your name's still saved like a photograph I never replace. Some loves fade, but some remain hidden deep inside the pain. Maybe someday I'll move on, maybe someday I'll be brave, but tonight at 47, your name is still saved. Your name is still saved. It's 3 a.m. and the world is sleeping, but my mind won't let me rest. Your memory walks through this silence like a shadow in my chest. The street lights glow through my window, painting gold across the floor. Funny how the night feels longer since you walked out of my door. Every quiet second passes slowly like a song stuck on repeat, and every lonely midnight hour brings your memory back to me. It's 3 a.m., another lonely night. Your ghost still living in the light. I close my eyes, but you appear like you never disappeared. The clock keeps ticking, love won't fade, and every promise that we made. It's 3 a.m. and here I fight another lonely night. Your sweater still hangs in the closet like you might come back someday, and the silence in this apartment still remembers what you'd say. I tried drowning out the echoes with the radio turned loud, but every song just brings me closer to the love we lost somehow. I almost called your number, but the night already knew. Some broken hearts keep beating even when they're missing you. It's 3 a.m., another lonely night. Your ghost still living in the light. I close my eyes, but you appear like you never disappeared. The clock keeps ticking, love won't fade, and every promise that we made. It's 3 a.m. and here I fight another lonely night. Maybe somewhere you are sleeping, maybe you're dreaming too. Maybe in some other world I'm still there beside you. It's 3 a.m., another lonely night, and I'm still holding memories tight, but time keeps moving through the pain like midnight turning into rain. So I whisper to the side 3:17 in the quiet night. My phone lights up the room. Your name appears above the text like a memory I can't remove. I scroll through words from months ago when love was still alive. Every little I miss you feels like a knife tonight. Every message tells a story of a love we used to know, but the screen keeps showing yesterday, while tonight feels cold and slow. It's 3:17 a.m. reading our old messages. Every word still feels so real, like you never left. All the hearts and all the promises still glowing on the screen, but the only thing that's changed tonight is you're no longer here with me. There's a text where you said forever, another where you said my name. Now those words just sit in silence, like a love without a flame. I reached the end of our conversation, where the goodbye finally came, and suddenly the room feels heavier when I see who took the blame. Some memories don't fade away, no matter how we try, because every good night that we wrote still echoes in my mind. It's 3:17 a.m. reading our old messages. Every line still feels so close, like you're still here. Every promise and confession, every midnight memory lives forever in these letters, even if you're not with me. Maybe someday I'll delete them, maybe someday I'll move on, but tonight these tiny words feel like the place where you belong. It's 3:17 a.m. reading our old messages, watching love replay again inside my phone. But the hardest truth to swallow as the silent minutes pass is the love inside these messages is now just in the past. The clock struck 12 in the quiet dark, your suitcase by the door, the silence hanging in the air like we've been here before. Your eyes refused to meet with mine, your voice was barely there, and every second passing by felt heavier than air. I tried to find the words to say something that could make you stay, but midnight came and took away the love we had yesterday. At 12 a.m., the night I lost you, the world kept spilling like nothing changed, but every heartbeat in my chest started whispering your name. At 12 a.m., the night I lost you, the door closed slowly in the dark, and somewhere in that quiet moment you walked away with my heart. The hallway light was fading dim, your shadow on the wall. I want wanted just to hold you once, but I was scared to call. The echo of your footsteps still lingers in this place, and every midnight after that still carries your face. So goodbyes don't make a sound, they just leave you on the ground, trying to breathe without the love you thought you'd always have around. At 12 a.m. the night I lost you, the world kept spinning like nothing changed. With every memory in my mind still quietly says your name. At 12 a.m. the night I lost you, the stars were watching from above, and in that cold December moment I watched you take our love. Maybe someday time will heal it, maybe someday I'll be fine, but every midnight still reminds me you were once forever mine. At 12 a.m. the night I lost you, the silence filled the empty room, and every clock since that moment still echoes your perfume. At 12 a.m. the night I lost you, the memory never fades away, because some hearts break at midnight and never fully mend again.
Turned off the lights a little earlier, tried to keep my mind away, put on songs that weren't about us, hoping you would slowly fade. I walked the streets a little longer, let the midnight air feel right, but every quiet corner whispered your name back to my mind. I told myself I'd be stronger, that I'd finally be alright, but memories don't listen when they visit late at night. I tried not to miss you tonight, tried to leave the past behind, but every lonely second still brings you to my mind. I tried not to say your name, tried to keep my heart from you, but no matter how I fight it, missing you is all I do. Your picture still hides in my phone like a secret I can't erase. Every smile frozen in time still carries your warm embrace. I almost called your number just to hear you say hello, but some bridges burn forever, even when we miss them so. They say that time will heal it, that the pain will fade away, but midnight keeps reminding me you're only gone in space. I tried not to miss you tonight, tried to let the silence win, but every broken memory still pulls me back again. I tried not to say you tonight, but some love refuses to fade. It lives inside the quiet, in every promise we made. And maybe someday I'll be strong, maybe someday I'll be free, but tonight this lonely heart still remembers you and me. The morning light creeps through the curtains, but the room still feels the same. Your pillow hasn't moved an inch, yet everything has changed. The silence lying next to me feels heavier than before, and every night I wake up reaching for someone not there anymore. The clock keeps moving slowly, but my heart won't understand how a love that felt forever slipped away from my hands. Your side of the bed is still cold, like the words we never told. Every blanket holds the memory of a love I used to hold. Your side of the bed is still cold, even though the night is old, and every lonely midnight hour feels emptier than before. Your sweater still hangs in the closet, like you might come back someday. And the coffee cup you love so much is right where you left it that day. Sometimes I swear I hear you laughing in the hallway down the hall, but it's only just the echo of the love I still recall. They say the time will heal it, but the nights still feel so long, because the quiet of this bedroom still remembers our song. Your side of the bed is still cold, like the stories left untold. Every dream we had together, now just shadows I can't hold. Your side of the bed is still cold, where your heartbeat used to be. And every night this empty space keeps whispering to me. Maybe somewhere you're sleeping in a place where love feels right, but here beneath these lonely sheets, I'm still fighting through the night. Your side of the bed is still cold, even after all this time, like the warmth you left behind, still frozen in my mind. And though the world keeps moving on, and tomorrow will unfold, every night I'm still reminded your side of the bed is cold. Your side of the bed is cold. It was midnight in a quiet bar. A song came on the radio, just a few familiar chords from a love I used to know. The room kept moving all around me, but time just froze in place. Every note felt like a memory, with your smile and your face. Funny how a simple melody can take you back in time to a night where love felt easy and your hand was holding mine. I heard our song at midnight, and suddenly you were there, dancing through the shadows like you never disappeared. Every word we used to sing came drifting through the air. I heard our song at midnight and wished you still were here. I remember how you laughed that night when the music started playing. You pulled me closer to the dance floor, said forever was worth saying. Now the same old melody still echoes through my mind, but the only thing that changed tonight is you're no longer by my side. Some memories don't fade away no matter where we go, because love can live forever inside a simple song. I heard our song at midnight, and suddenly you were there, spinning in the neon light like you still care. Every lyric felt like yesterday, every note felt true. I heard our song at midnight, and every line was you. Maybe somewhere you heard it too, in a car or passing street. Maybe for a moment our memories got to meet. I heard our song at midnight, and my heart began to fall back into the story of a love that had it all. When the final chorus ended and the music disappeared, I was standing there at midnight, wishing you were here. It was late and the world was quiet, just the hum of the midnight air, your number glowing on my screen like a memory still waiting there. I traced the letters of your name like a road I used to know. Funny how one little button feels so hard to let it go. My finger hovered on the moment between the past and letting go, and every heartbeat kept asking if I should finally let you know. It was the night I almost called you, just to hear your voice again, just to know if somewhere deep inside you still remembered when. But the silence answered softly like a truth I couldn't move. It was the night I almost called you, but I had nothing left to prove. The streetlights painted shadows across the empty room. Every second felt like falling into memories of you. I thought about the laughter and the nights we stayed awake, but some roads don't lead back home, no matter how much hearts may ache. Sometimes love becomes a memory that the night refuses to erase, and every lonely hour still carries your face. It was the night I almost called you, just to hear you say my name, just to feel the world rewind before every
while I stood beneath the midnight, holding words I couldn't share. It was a night I almost called you, but the dawn was drawing near, and the courage that I borrowed slowly disappeared. So I locked the phone and whispered to the quiet sky above, some goodbyes stay unspoken, even when they're made of love. It was the night. It was the night I almost called you. It was the night I almost called you. It was the night I almost called you. It was the night. It's 2 a.m. and the city's quiet, just the glow of the streetlight haze. I wonder if you're lying awake, thinking of our yesterdays. Do you ever hear our old song in the silence of your room, or feel the weight of memories when the midnight hours bloom? Sometimes love doesn't disappear, it just hides inside the night, waiting for the quiet moments when the heart can't help but fight. If you ever miss me at 2 a.m. when the world is fast asleep, when the silence feels too heavy and the memories run too deep, if you ever whisper my name to the dark when no one's there, just remember somewhere out there I might still be missing you too. Your picture still lives in my phone like a story frozen in time. Every smile reminds my heart you were once forever mine. Sometimes I almost send a message just to see if you reply, but some questions stay unanswered even when we try. They say the night tells secrets that the daylight tries to hide, and broken hearts remember what they never said goodbye. And if you ever miss me at 2 a.m. when the quiet fills the air, when every little memory finds you standing there, if you ever feel that emptiness where our love used to be, just know the midnight silence still brings you back to me. Maybe time will slowly heal us, maybe hearts will learn to mend, but some love becomes a memory that the night refuses to end. If you ever miss me at 2 a.m. while the lonely hours crawl, and you reach for something missing in the silence of it all. If you ever miss me at 2 a.m., just look up at the sky above, because somewhere in that
The night was quiet when I walked away. Your shadow by the door. You tried to say something softly, but I couldn't hear it anymore. The silence followed down the hallway like a voice I couldn't face. Now every step I took that night feels like a mistake. Sometimes pride can build a wall higher than love can climb, and by the time we see the truth, we're already out of time. I should have stayed when your eyes asked me to. I should have listened when your heart spoke the truth. But I let the moment slip away like rain through my hands. Now every night I whisper softly, I should have stayed. Your picture still lives in the corner of a frame I never moved. Every smile inside that memory reminds me what I lose. The words I never said that night still echo in my mind. If I could only turn around, I'd leave that pride behind. Some doors close forever, even when love remains. And sometimes the hardest lesson is living with the pain. I should have stayed when your voice called my name. I should have fought harder instead of walking away. But time keeps moving forward while my heart still waits in the quiet truth I carry. I should have stayed. Maybe somewhere you found peace in a life where I'm not there. But if you ever think about me, just know I still care. I should have stayed through the storm and the rain, through every broken moment, through every bit of pain. Because love like ours was rare, and now it's gone away, leaving only one truth behind. I should have stayed. The screen lights up the quiet room. Your name still shines in blue. I start to type the words I feel, but don't know what to do. The cursor blinks like it's waiting for a truth I'm scared to say. Every letter holds a memory of the love that slipped away. My fingers pause above the keys like they're afraid to move, because some words once spoken are impossible to remove. It's the last message I never sent, the words I kept inside. A simple I still miss you that my heart could never hide. But the silence felt much safer than the truth I almost wrote. So I closed the screen and let it fade like a dream I couldn't hold. I read the old conversations from 1,000 nights ago, where forever felt so certain and letting go felt slow. Your laughter lives between the lines, your voice inside the words. Now every never sent. It's the last message I never sent, the goodbye I never wrote, 1,000 feelings trapped inside a single silent note. And though the night keeps moving on and the world begins to mend, I still remember every word of the message I never sent.
You stood there by the doorway with the sunset in your eyes. I remember how the silence felt heavier than the sky. You waited for a moment, for the words I never gave, and the chance I should have taken slowly faded into gray. Sometimes hearts stay quiet when they're meant to speak the truth, and by the time we find the courage, we've already lost the proof. I wish I said I love you when I had the chance that day, before the distance grew between us, before you walked away. 3 simple words I held inside, afraid of what they do now. Every night I whisper softly, I wish I said I love you. Your laughter lives inside my memory like a song that never ends. Every little thing about you still feels closer than a friend. I replay the final moment like a scene I can't escape. If I could turn the clock around, I'd never hesitate. Some words can change a lifetime, some words can heal a heart, but the ones we leave unspoken are the ones that tear us apart. I wish I said I love you when your eyes were looking mine, when forever felt so certain, when your hand was still in mine. Now the silence answers back every lonely thing I do, and every midnight reminds me I wish I said I love you. Maybe somewhere you're smiling in a life where I'm not there, but if you ever think about me, just know I always cared. I wish I said I love you before the moment slipped away, before the door between our hearts slowly closed that day. Because love was standing right there, waiting in plain view, and now the only truth I carry is I wish I said I love you. It was somewhere past midnight when our paths first crossed that night. City lights were softly fading under pale and silver light. You were standing by the corner like a dream I didn't see, and somehow in that quiet moment you became the world to me. Some hearts meet like strangers, some hearts meet like fate. And from the very first hello, I knew it wasn't late. You are my midnight miracle, a light in the darkest sky, a moment that felt magical, like a wish drifting by. You were the answer to a prayer I didn't know I'd made. You were my midnight miracle before you slipped away. Every laugh we shared together felt like time had slowed its pace. Every little stolen second left forever in that space. But love can be a fragile story, written softly in the night. And sometimes even miracles fade with morning light. Still I hold the memory like a star I used to see, because some love stays shining in the heart's eternity. You are my midnight miracle, a spark I couldn't deny, a sudden kind of beautiful, like fireworks in the sky. Even though the night is gone and the dawn has come to stay, you'll always be my miracle that midnight gave away. Maybe somewhere in the future, under another sky, two strangers will remember how love once passed them by. You are my midnight miracle, the brightest part of me, a fleeting kind of beautiful, like waves upon the sea. And though the night keeps moving on and time will find its way, you'll always be the miracle that midnight gave that day.
Night falls softly on this empty room, and silence fills the air. Your picture resting by the window feels like you're still somewhere. The clock keeps ticking past midnight, but sleep is slow to come, because every quiet moment still reminds me of someone. They say that time can heal a heart and slowly set it free, but memories still find their way back into my dreams. I still talk to you in my dreams, like you never went away, like we're standing in the moonlight, and just like yesterday. Every word feels real again, every laugh feels true. When the night finally takes me, I still talk to you. We walk through places we remember, old streets beneath the stars, and for a little while it feels like love is still ours. But morning always finds me with empty sheets and quiet air, and the hardest part of waking is knowing you're not there. Some love lives forever, even after goodbye, 'cause hearts remember voices that time can't deny. where the love we had together still feels strong and true.